in the house.
Ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́ gbogbo ẹni tẹ́ ń wò mí nílé lóko Nàìjíríà, Áfíríkà, Lagos àti ẹ̀yin housemates pẹ̀lú Big Brother. Orúkọ mi ni Kọ́yìnsọ́lá Sanusi tí gbogbo èèyàn mọ̀ mí sí Kọ́yìn. Mo wá síbí láti wá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Lagos Island. My name is Kọ́yìnsọ́lá Sanusi. I'm here to talk about Lagos Island. We are going to talk about so many things about Lagos Island. The historical aspect, the food, the cultural part of Lagos Island.
Today I am going to take you on a journey towards Lagos Island. Lagos Island is an island that is located in Lagos and is known for its historical and economic impact in Lagos. Lagos Island was popularly known as a very small village known for fishing, total fishing, but later it was occupied by the Awori subgroup of Lagos State. Later on, it became the center of the British trade and played a very huge role in slavery. But towards the ending of the 18th and the 19th century, when slavery was abolished, the role was also abolished. Currently, Lagos Island holds one of the greatest populations in Nigeria and has impacted our economic greatly.
Yeah, to add to what my colleague has said, I'll be talking about markets in Lagos Island. Markets. There are a lot of markets in Lagos Island because we love food in Lagos Island. Like Sura Market, Sangros Market, Obalende Market, CMS Market, Idumota Market. But I would like to explain more about Idumota Market. Idumota Market is not just a market. It is a market a must visit as a tourist. Because the hustle and bustle of the shoppers and vendors, it's really energetic. Let's go more deep into Idumota Market. Idumota Market, while you're walking through the maze and stores of Idumota Market, you're going to discover some varieties of goods like fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, fresh foodstuffs, like colorful fabrics and textiles. Let's go into foods from Lagos Island. Lagos Island doesn't really have a specific food, but let me tell you something about Lagos Island that you don't know. We really love street food, and they are really amazing. They are really amazing. Vendors make street foods like jollof rice, bread and beans, bread and akara, moi moi, boli, yam and egg, and so on and so forth, which makes the aroma alone when you're passing through the street of Lagos Island, you are bellyful. Yeah. So, as I'm going to go deep more about Lagos Island, we're going to be talking about the tourist center in Lagos Island, which is one, Freedom Park. Freedom Park was once a prison hosted with some of our political activists which fought for our independence in Lagos, in Nigeria. Freedom Park nowadays is now a park which has historical landmark, creative art. You can also go there for picnic, nightlife, enjoy your life with your friends and family. So let me go deep. I'll talk about TBS. That's another tourist center in Lagos. TBS was once a racecourse in Lagos Island. TBS, which is Tafawa Balewa Square, was named after one of our great leaders in Nigeria, Tafawa Balewa. TBS today is now an event center which you host different events there, like Fanti Carnival, Eyo Festival, and many more. One more thing about Lagos Island that I won't forget. Notable people from Lagos Island. Do you know the current governor of Lagos State, Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, is from Lagos Island? There are also many people that came from Lagos Island, all were born and brought up, all live in Lagos Island. Number one, Asake, one of our biggest entertainers in the world, representing Nigeria. Another person is King Wasiu Ayinde Marshal, once lived in Lagos Island. Another person is Alhaji Sule Alao Malaika, also spent his lifetime in Lagos Island. So, I'll give my colleague to talk more about the Fanti Carnival and the Eyo Festival.
Now, to ease your curiosity on why I look so colorful, it is because of the Fanti Carnival. The Fanti Carnival is the rich Afro carnival mixed with the Brazilian. Now, this carnival involves dancing, fashion, and celebration. Now, for fashion girlies like me, these are the times that we cannot wait, because our individuality is being shown to the customization of our feathers and our wings to our outfits as a whole. Now, let's move into the Eyo Festival. The Eyo Festival is a dance festival that involved that involved dancers and masquerades. These masquerades are seen to be representative of the spiritual realms. This festival happens to escort the spirit or the soul of the dead in order to bring or crown the new souls. This festival usually happens spontaneously because it only happens when a king dies. And of course, nobody plans for death. Also, it is very important for me to say that there are things that cannot happen during these festival times and things that are prohibited. Things like wearing slippers, motorcycles, bicycles. They are seen to affect the intuitions of the spirit and are punishable by the masquerades or the event planners as a whole. And it is also very important to say that these events happened from the Kata Bridge down to the Tinubu Square, and during this period of times, different masquerades are allowed to move, and most times it happens during a period of time. It could be for a period of a week, but as long as the masquerades have their time to perform their rituals. Masquerades like the Laba, which is represented by the red color, the Oniku, which is represented by the yellow color, the Ologede, which is represented by the green color, and of course the Angere, which is represented by the purple color.
Yes,